Lady Musgrave and Coral Lagoon on the outer Great Barrier Reef is only 75 minutes from the town of 1770 aboard the Lady Musgrave or the Spirit of 1770, and spend 5 hours at Lady Musgrave.
This is Lady Musgrave Island. This unspoilt island offers the only combination of a true coral cay and an accessible deep-water lagoon on the entire Great Barrier Reef. It truly is unique. A one-of-a-kind experience awaits you on one of nature's little creations we call paradise. And no one knows this piece of paradise like the award-winning crew at Lady Musgrave Cruises. For over 10 years, the experienced team aboard the Lady Musgrave have established a proven track record when it comes to care of the reef, the island, and of course, you the visitor. The best facilities are awaiting your arrival, giving you the opportunity firsthand to get to know this part of the 7th natural wonder of the world, Australia's Great Barrier Reef. You'll see the coral and fish from a completely new perspective when you step below into the observatory and meet hundreds of varieties of colourful fish almost face to face. Then there's the choice of coral viewing aboard our semi-submersible or glass-bottom boat. The crew will give you an informative commentary on how this natural living wonder has formed.
Lady Musgrave Lagoon is 100% coral.
Naturally, all gear is provided to experience the thrill of snorkeling in the crystal clear waters of the lagoon. Come face to face with the amazing variety of marine creatures that inhabit the reef. If you've never snorkeled before, the crew will be happy to show you how easy it is. There are no dangerous rips or currents to contend with, which makes the Lady Musgrave Lagoon ideal for beginners. For the ultimate underwater experience, why not try scuba diving? Qualified divers or the total novice are catered for as an optional extra. It's all part of the Lady Musgrave experience. Qualified instructors will supply you with dive equipment, or you may bring your own. They'll show you Lady Musgrave's fascinating underwater world. As diving places are limited, it's essential that you book your dive when making your cruise reservation. On your return to the catamaran, a delicious tropical smorgasbord lunch awaits you. Dine in or savour the breathtaking scenery from the deck of the pontoon. After lunch, glass-bottom boats will ferry you ashore to explore the island, relax on the coral sand beach, swim or stroll through the island's walkways. Lady Musgrave Island is a national and marine park with its vegetated 14-hectare coral cay resting on the edge of a superb coral lagoon, 8 kilometres in circumference. It's without doubt the most unique of our Great Barrier Reef islands. The tree-lined island is home to thousands of nesting seabirds, with the surrounding waters filled with over 200 species of coral and 1,200 varieties of brilliantly coloured fish. Lady Musgrave Island offers you a rare opportunity to experience the true magic of the reef firsthand. All this and more await you at Lady Musgrave. There's so much to see and do, and the choice is yours. A day cruise to Lady Musgrave Island offers all ages the opportunity to experience one of the true natural wonders of the world, Australia's Great Barrier Reef.
Cruises depart daily from the town of 1770. See turtles all year round, whales in season, You can also have half days fishing for your own catch.
8:30 a.m. sharp, returning approximately at 5:45 p.m. A pick-up and return coach service operates throughout Bundaberg, Bargara Beach, Burnett Heads and Monrepos for a small additional cost. To achieve the most from your day cruise, you'll need to bring your swimmers, towel, hat and sunscreen. Old sand shoes are needed for walking on the island. For early morning and late afternoon, a jacket may be required. And we recommend you take suitable precautions to prevent seasickness, as your cruise to Lady Musgrave is across open sea. And by the way, Lady Musgrave Cruises are the only operators to Lady Musgrave Island with a semi-submersible for close-up coral viewing without getting wet, a floating pontoon with an underwater observatory, and also included in the fare, glass-bottom boat coral viewing. There's snorkeling equipment provided, a tropical smorgasbord luncheon, morning and afternoon teas, and of course magical Lady Musgrave Island walks. And one final thing, don't forget to book. Here's the free call 1-800 number on the screen right now. See you on the reef.
This cruise would have to be the best value to the outer Great Barrier Reef.
The Great Barrier Reef, Australia's greatest underwater wonderland, is closer than you might think. You don't have to head all the way to Cairns or the Whitsundays to experience this natural wonder. About 4.5 hours drive north of the Sunshine Coast is the small town of 1770, known for its unusual name and its access to one of the lesser known islands of the reef, Lady Musgrave. Well, this is the southern tip of the Great Barrier Reef, and the best thing about the island we're visiting today, less tourists, more wildlife. Look how close they are. Yeah. When the whales decide it's time to start showing off, then they'll make sure you have the very best seat in the sea. They're coming over to see us. They often do, they're very curious. Lady Musgrave is about an hour and a half by boat from 1770, and this pontoon is our base for the day. And I, for one, plan to cram as much into this day trip as humanly possible. I have to admit, sometimes when I go diving, I do get a little bit nervous, but here I feel completely at ease. They tell me the visibility down there is 25 metres plus. We're completely protected by an outer reef, all within a 3,000-acre lagoon. It's like one big swimming pool. Our first underwater visitor is one of the island's favourite locals, the beautiful loggerhead turtle. Well, after seeing the sights below, it's easy to understand Captain Alan Walter's passion for this part of the world.
I think the southern end of the Great Barrier Reef is the healthiest. It is the most diverse ecosystem in the world, as you know. So per square metre of living coral reef, we have more plants and animals than any other ecosystem you can compare it to.
You can stay dry and explore the above water attractions with a guided nature walk around the island itself.
We're approaching the super Pisonia tree. Okay, if you look up in the trees, you can see the nest of the black knotty bird. Apparently, they are going to come back to their same nest when they have finished returning to the island.
They're everywhere.
They are.
Apart from the bird life and the Pisonia trees, there's no permanent residence on the island, but you can camp here for around $4.50 a night.
Best spot I've ever camped. It's just peaceful. You've got the whole reef to yourself, some of the best snorkeling around.
Well, as you can see, it is a full-on day, and you do not have to travel as far north as you might think to get a full reef experience. And up here, it all happens down there. So, I'm going back in. Woo!
Cheers.
Please plant it.